Tatizo kati ya Rwanda na DRC.
The issue between Rwanda and DRC, if there is no other hidden agenda, it is an issue that can be solved within one day. Because from what I've heard, Rwanda is saying that it is after the FDLR, and FDLR, we as a region had said that we would help, so that they may choose on two options. One option being that they go back to Rwanda and proceed with their management, and in the event that they refuse, we had said that we would attack them. So Rwanda has no justification to be at war, because even DRC agrees that FDLR should end. That is not an issue, and the issue between Rwanda and Burundi, don't look for it in DRC. Our issues are between Rwanda and Burundi, not DRC. And for us, we have been having dialogue since 2020. We are still in talks, but we have seen that the way Rwanda has been organizing for M23, it is the same way it is organizing for rebels to attack Burundi. We have seen that it has a plan to attack Burundi. It is looking for Burundian rebels so that it can say that they are Burundians, but it is Rwanda that is organizing them. That is why after we have seen what they are organizing, since they have attempted several times, through terrorism, you know they have sent people who came to kill people here, in Gatomba, Muranza near Bujumbura, they killed people in Ruagarika, in Chibitoke, they attacked in Kianza, and we can see that he has a plan, and he will say just like how he is saying in DRC. He says that it is M23, and for us, these rebels that he is organizing here, he will say that they are Burundians, but it is him who is assembling them, so that should a time come when he wants to attack a country, he may say that it is a rebel group of that country. But we know his plan, that is why I've told him that to show me that you don't have any plan to attack Burundi. Bring these people so that you may take them to court, for the court to do its job. And in these talks, everyone is telling him that I have opened my arms. If you want us to live in peace, send me these people, and he accepts to hand them over. They are in Rwanda, he knows it. Time and again he tells me I will bring them, but because he has a sinister agenda, he can't accept to hand them over. That is our issue, so let's not mix it with the issue between Rwanda and DRC. This is between us, that is why there hasn't been any war between us. Burundi has never attacked Rwanda. Rwanda has attacked us before, but for us, we only ask them of peace, and if they refuse, there's a day we'll say that as of now, things are different and Burundians have a right to defend themselves and their citizens. And regarding your talks between Rwanda and Burundi, how far can you say they have reached by now? Are there any hopes of Rwanda handing over those rebels to Burundi so that you may prosecute them? We talked, and I remember, as Burundi, we agreed to open the border without any condition. I took the initiative to talk with Rwanda, to the point of me meeting with Kagame. He even agreed that he will deport those people. Let me just say that we are through with the talks, but their implementation is the issue. As of now, I have been sending delegations to go and tell him, and advise him so that he may implement what we had agreed on. So there is no need for further talks between Rwanda and Burundi. We finished that a long time ago. But when he started this war in DRC, that is when we saw that he wants to move closer to the Burundi border so that it may be easy to attack Bujumbura. That is why I have told him that if you see that Bujumbura is easy to be accessed through eastern DRC, then I see that Kigali is closer through our north. So that is why I am saying that if he continues this way, this conflict can turn into a regional war, because Rwanda will be at war, Burundi at war, and DRC at war. People will be displaced, they will go to different countries, weapons will flow to other countries of the region and the whole region will burn. That is why I am saying, let people advise him, because we as Burundians cannot accept to be killed like those Congolese. We will die while at war, we will not die carelessly. That is why I am advising him, let him stop there. But should he continue, then we will have to defend ourselves. And considering the fact that you normally meet in those meetings as heads of the East African community, do you feel that you as members of the executive committee, together with members of the United Nations, it has taken us so long to solve internal disputes to the extent that we believe in foreigners coming to solve our issues? The region has capacity to help bring peace to the whole region, whether it is DRC or anywhere, we have the capacity, but there is a country that has contempt of the region. We have had plenty of meetings, but after finishing them, there are some people who do not want to implement as agreed. It's a heavy burden to Burundi to receive the refugees. You know, we had not prepared for lots of people to seek refuge here in Burundi. There is a big problem in DRC and we cannot block them from coming. But as of now, we are helping. What is happening is devastating, but those are our brothers, they are our neighbors, and when they come, they have come home. And in history, Bujumbura was the biggest city of eastern DRC, Rwanda and Burundi during the colonial era, so the Congolese feel at home, and when the Burundians are with the Congolese, they are like brothers. And in general, can you say to which extent has this issue of refugees stretched your administration, because maybe you were not prepared with a budget to welcome them or build houses and so forth? As we had not prepared a budget to receive them, what we do on a daily basis is that we look for food and other essential needs. You see people donating. Today you see one association going to help them, tomorrow another association. Burundians, historically, are a hospitable people who are willing to help visitors. So we cannot say that we had a budget for them, but I see that a lot of Burundians are helping and the government is also helping. So far they have not encountered any serious issue, but we say that in the coming days, if things continue this way, we will have a big issue. Burundi has been greatly involved in the efforts to restore peace in DRC, to the extent of deploying troops to bring peace. What do you think is the significance of this gesture with regards to safeguarding Burundi's interests? DRC is not the first country for Burundi to help restore peace. In the year 2007, we were in Somalia. You know, Somalia was by then a country without a country, but when we got there, we really helped Somalia. In Southern Africa, we are there and we are helping a lot. DRC are our neighbors and it is a must. If they have issues, we step in and help them. We deployed our army, and by that time we had agreed with our region to go and help the Congolese army to protect the peace of its citizens. As of now, the force that is in DRC in our region, there's Burundi, Tanzania and Uganda. Others have gone back to their countries. Us, we were helping them, but we saw that Rwanda and M23 have started a normal war at the time when we were trying to help the Congolese army to restore the peace of civilians, so we saw that this is war. And if you have gone to help a country, you can't see that it is war, then run away. You must keep helping. We went to help and we are still helping. As dialogue continues in Nairobi, where just recently you had a meeting, there's a meeting in Angola that had been scheduled to be held but hasn't been held. Do you feel as Burundi that dialogue will work, or should we use a military force? It is a must, at any given point in war, for a solution to a conflict to be found, we must have dialogue. I normally get angry at some point when I see that people know the solution to a problem but they leave that solution and resort to war to kill each other. And after killing each other, they start seeking dialogue, but those who died cannot be resurrected. That is why I normally advise to hold the talks before war. And when dialogue fails, that is when they resort to other means, but war should be the last resort. And as of now, I call on all of them to accept to have dialogue so that they may have peace. And when you find peace without any conflict, then that's the time to build the country. Do you think our resources, especially the minerals that are found in this region, is the one causing all this conflict, to the extent that a small group says that there are others who are eating and others are not eating? We have plenty of natural resources in this region of ours. I don't see any reason why we want to hide you for nothing. I personally don't feel happy when I see that people want to continue engaging in conflicts when we have resources. We can be rich, these countries of ours can be developed, but if there is one group that wants to look like they are the only ones who have a country, that will bring conflicts.